Yine akıntıya gideceğiz galiba. Şimdi şu kitaba bakalım. Yine yiyecek. Savaş gülle.
Since I saw me loot. Ahoy down there! Ye paid the warnings no heed, and set foot in sailor's grave while ye still draw breath, at the risk of marooning yourself here for all eternity. Now that be what I call true pirate courage. Not like the scurvy sea devils who stole me plunder and jailed me up here. My own crew, a bunch of treacherous curs. But this be no way to hold a conversation. Climb up here and lower me cage. I'll make it worth your while. Look out!
Hadi be.
But you can climb the stairs and try again. This time, don't lose your nerve. If me crew hung me up here, surely ye can get me down again.
Bunu arayacağız. Büyük ihtimal. Saflarda çekişmeyelim lanetli kaptan.
You're not afraid of heights, I hope. You've a fair climb to reach me cage. way to get me down is for you to climb up. And be quick about it.
Neden buraya?
Watch your step now. I'd hate to see you take a tumble and leave me stranded up here.
Şimdi şuradan geldik. Direkt bu tarafa geldik. Palmiye ağaçlı gemi arıyoruz. Şu değil. Büyük ihtimal en sondaki. Ya da şurada.
Are you still there? Did you drown? Blast it all! I can't see a thing from up here. You'd best not be pulling me leg, for I've not seen it in years. Hey. I thought you might be lost, or gotten yourself trapped. All eternity. But I think it's another trapped soul that brought me. Well, you're out of luck. The ferry no longer docks at any part in this blighted blister of a town.
Şunu da çıkartalım. Anahtar yok.
Now that's not a Garniel cross, less'n ye grow some wings. But ye mustn't give up. Ye see, I happens to know of a way to call the ferryman back to these shores. That's the way. Or I can taste me sweet, sweet freedom.
Gemi bu. Orada bir şey parladı. Bunda bir şey yok.
Well, ye took your sweet time, but here we are. Now, ye just need to lower me cage. Very, very
Aa, direkt şu geminin üstünden de
You
geliyor.
understand? Huh? What was that sound? Oh, me head is killing me. Aye, it's not exactly a dignified reunion, but I do welcome being back on the ground. I'd hoped the fall might bust open these here bars, but it seems I'll be needing another favour from ye. If ye can hunt down me mutinous crew and find the key to me cage, well, once I'm free, we might just be able to strike a bargain. Me crew wouldn't let the key out of their sight. They probably took it along to celebrate their treachery. The roaches! Find the town. By Hades' burning beard! Ye found the key! Well, now that's the way. I'd been fearful that the lock might have rusted after all this time. Being that I'm unable to provide my own means of locomotion, you'll have to carry me, and make sure your hands are clean. I don't want fingerprints all over me skull.
Şimdi ne yapacağız?
Sweet freedom! Ah, it feels good to see it more in one direction. All these years I've spent wondering what happened to me town and me treasure. We've a long journey ahead, and I've yet to find me sea legs. So you gets about the walking, and I'll take care of the talking. Let's start by heading for the old lighthouse. Or perhaps you'd rather me take ye on the grand tour of me fallen kingdom. Who knows? There may still be plunder to find.
Bunun için hem de anahtar lazım.
Now, how did that old song go?
Başka bir şey var.
Watch your step here. There's something unpleasant underfoot.
Deniz feneri.
I may not be the pirate I once was, but I can still put the fear into them what knows me. I know you can hear me, ye cowardly curs! Drop what you're doing and get this bridge in order. We've a ferry to catch! I suppose I should tell you the story. But when we sailed into the Sea of the Damned, it were a happy accident, for we were fleeing our enemies with a hold packed full of their plunder. By and by, me crew starts to grumble about returning to the living world. But I'd have sooner stayed with me loot for all eternity, rather than risk it out on the waves.
Yine bir parkur. Bizim gemiye ne oldu? Acaba?
This whole place brings back memories of the night I snuffed out the flame. Aye, And the lighthouse keeper too. Had to be sure the ferryman wouldn't come
Önümdeki
and
skipte
part
benim
me from me
kalemimi
loot.
sağlayacağına emin olmalıydım.
Now, I'm not what you'd call knowledgeable about contraptions and whatnot. But if I can borrow a body, I might be able to help. See if you can't set me down on that headless heap of bones over there.
Tuhaf ama tanıdık. Yazan lanetli kaptan.
That there body looks like a fine fit for me skull.
Tuhaf. Nerede o senin istediğin vücut?
Ah, new body at last. Not as handsome as me old one, but they say beggars can't be choosers. There! It's just like sailing a sloop. Ye never forget how. Now, let's see if we can't find some clue as to set this place ablaze once more. First, see if you can't light the brazier with that fancy flame of yours. Of course, lighting up the town is all well and good, but you'll need to point your flame out to sea if we're to call the ferry.
Canım şuna baksın.
Aye, that's the way. Though I think it looked better in the dark. Now, to get the ferryman's attention.
Gemimiz buradayım. Şurada birkaç gemi var. Acaba şunu mu yapacağız? Bir tane şurada var.
The lighthouse is good as new. The mists are clearing. Let me try and get a better view. I see sails on the horizon. Well, there she be. The ferry of the damned. Though you'll find no welcome passage on her decks. Those hooded fellers are what you might call in charge around here. And they won't suffer the living to board her. The The only way ye'll sail aboard that ship is to stow away. I wonder if their little secrets still be stowed about here. The key to me cabin, after all these years. The keeper took it when he ratted me out to the others and they set upon me. Me ship'll be a sight for sore sockets, sure enough. But this mouldy old body won't last 5 minutes out there, so I'll need ye to be my transport once again. At least till we reach me ship. Take me to me ship with the red sails, and I'll see ye safely aboard that ferry.
Gel buraya. Sıfatını. Sevdiğim. Anlıklar gemisi. Kırmızı gemi.
Red sails with crossed swords. That's on the fine old ship. There she be. This next bit needs a fine touch. Set me down atop that there skeleton. There's a secret nearby. I can smell it on the wind. There she be. Me golden hair. The fastest ship on the seas. By my reckoning, no one ever dare tell me different. A piece of advice. Always have a secret way back to your own ship. To me cabin!
Sana alıp bunu. İnşallah çok güzelmiş. Şimdi nereye koyacağız?
Captain on deck!
Sorry, Captain.
We just got carried away. We didn't mean nothing by it.
Sure, I used to be touring this. This key will let you through the side door of me cabin. For here is where we be parting ways. There's a rowboat over yonder that'll carry ye onto the ferry. Quiet as a church mouse. But I wonder, do ye really know what's waiting for ye below her decks?
Söylesene oğlum.
Not all treasure is silver and gold. Me crew are free, and me conscience is clear. But I've still plenty of thinking to do. Perhaps one day we'll meet again. Now take the key and be off with ye, before ye find yourself trapped here for good. Ye've made an old sea dog happy today. This key's the least I can do. Watch where ye step. The treasure what cursed me may still be lying about.
Hangi yemeği yiyeceğiz?
you, who have lingered in this forsaken place, who have learned the price of breaking the pirate code. You have suffered under the weight of chains forged by your own misdeeds, and now your time is served. Though you shall not fully remember your time in this place, perhaps some remnant of understanding will accompany you when you step through my portal and return to the living world. Perhaps not, and we shall meet here again. For now, we must make sail, and quickly, for strange ships now patrol these endless waters, and ours is the longest voyage of all. Stop! The cursed flame you carry has no place within my well of fates. Do not attempt to meddle with power beyond your comprehension.
Abi efendim. Yalnız bizim gemi ne oldu?
Secrets are laid bare. I cannot surrender the wheel, but I entreat you. Do not continue to trespass here, for you do not understand the truth of what you seek.
Come on, Dougie. Come to Jack and get the bone. Come to Jack and get the bone. Good boy. This bone's much nicer.
I know what you're thinking. That dog is never going to move.
Right, explode.
Therefore, I propose a wager.
Let's see if I can lure him over faster. You take the keys from his mouth and let me out. The winner gets this delicious bone.
Don't say much, do you? Very wise. When endeavoring an escape.
Silence is generally best.
However, as I've had no one but a recalcitrant mutt to talk to for far too long,
I shall bow to my collegial nature
and introduce myself. I'm Captain Jack Sparrow. Though, since you came here to rescue me, you probably knew that already. And you must have heard tell of my heroic journey to acquire this,
the greatest pirate treasure of all. A golden key to other lands, an eternal freedom, plundered from the lair of a heartless squid and used to assist in the daring escape that led me to stand before you now. Shiny, isn't it?
Şimdi ne yapacağız? Gitti.
You know, I haven't had so much as a crumb to eat since I got here. Not completely sure where here is exactly, but it's sorely lacking in dinner options. I'm a shadow of my former self. Then again, the captain seems a dreary sort of fellow. Probably enjoys dried biscuits. Wouldn't even tell me how I came to be aboard this sad little ship.
The last thing I remember was standing at the helm of the Pearl as we made our escape.
Suddenly, there was a loud, booming, cannonballing sort of noise. A cannonball, perhaps. The scenery's not very inspiring, but it's good to stretch me legs. Now, let's get off this ship before
Stay where you are!
that happens.
You, from the living world. Why have you interfered with my work? The selfish actions of this Sparrow have brought catastrophe in his wake. Dire fortune that now threatens to consume the Sea of Thieves itself.
That's Captain Jack Sparrow, mate. And I think you may be overreacting just
Oyunda
a
bayağı bir şey
smidge.
yapmış.
I know the true worth of what I possess, and I intend to keep it quite safe. Now, I can see you're very busy and very grumpy, so we'll just be on our way.
Silence! You shall be returned to your cell. And this time, the key shall be cast overboard into the abyss. What you possess must never be permitted. You see the folly of your actions? Already the sands of time have trickled into oblivion and we are discovered. He has found us. We have our scent now. We cannot flee. Therefore, we must fight. To arms!
Steady, mate. That's the Flying Dutchman we're talking about. She's no ordinary ship.
Then upon the waves of my domain, she will find herself well matched. Play your part, pirates! The cannons stand ready. Unleash the fury of the dead upon this interloper, that we might put an end to calamity before it begins.
I believe that means he'd like us to use the guns.
for, mate! Leave! Stop blowing holes in this ship! Squidface is persistent with nothing else. I'll not be surrendering today.
They need to board us! Defend the ship, or all is lost!
And what do you suggest I defend her with, mate? I forgot to bring the bone!
Oh, very well. Take my blade while I steady our course. A dead man's sword for a dead man's hand!
Don't think we're here to help, mate.
Hurry back!
Ne oluyor şu an? Lan de lan. Şu an neyi bekliyorsun?
Oi! Treasure! It's gone! Change course! Change course! After that treasure! I gave her my word! Destroy them!
Kapı kırarken.
Why did you not heed my warning? Now Sparrow is lost, and our enemy has the treasure in his grasp to fulfill his dark ambitions and lay siege to the Sea of Thieves. Already his plans are in motion, deep beneath the waves. You have caused much harm this day. However, you fought bravely. I shall return you and your vessel to the land of the living, so that you may continue to fight. Fight to save all that you have endangered. Fail, and you shall bear witness as this world too falls under the shadow of Davy Jones.
Sal beni.